Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Wesley, and today I'm going to be showing you another hobby that I enjoy. This channel is just for what I like to do in my spare time. That's things I really enjoy. And so today I'm going to be showing you the Star Wars Shatterpoint Bad Batch collection. Now, this is something that I fell in love with a few years back, was miniature painting. I really was never heavy into it. I'd always painted model airplanes and things, never done people. But then I got really into Star Wars, and then this game came out, and the miniatures for it are, absolutely gorgeous. These are some of the nicest figures I've seen outside of like Citadel's line. If any of you are Warhammer players and just looking for another game that's really fun to play and really fun to paint, these are of the same quality you expect out of your Warhammer figures, but they're in the Star Wars universe. And specifically, I really enjoyed the Bad Batch TV show when it was running, and so getting the Bad Batch set was a lot of fun. Now, I will say, when you get to painting Recker, not all the details are embossed into his helmet to paint that front mask, so you will have to get kind of creative whenever you're painting Recker, as far as his mask and the shapes that are going on it. Omega was super easy. I just used some peachy flesh from the Army Painter Speed Paint line, and once again, I just went through and I manually highlighted the white. It was so much work on the white. White's always a hard color to get right. If anything, it's a little dark right now, so I may dry brush the base at a later point, because right now, like I said, it's a little desaturated on that base, and I like to bring them back up. Now, I would say the other figure in this set that is really hard to do is Ekko, because he has so much white armor on him. But if you take your time and you build up your layers, you can get a smooth white transition layer like this one. And the fun thing with this guy is I did a zenithal prime, which is where you spray the paint from the top of the figure down onto it, and it will leave a white color from the top, black from the bottom, and then as you paint that, you're going to naturally get a gradient if you paint with either a transparent paint like the Army Painter Speed Paint, or if you paint with regular paint and you just keep it really thin, you can make a nice even coat over it that's transparent. And so that's what I did on a lot of these, and the white on here I was able to just use the zenithal and then paint one layer really thinly of white over the top of it to get this finish. Now, another figure that's in the set is going to be Crosshair, and what I ended up doing is it came with some little walls in this set, which was one of the first ones to actually do this. And so I glued those walls in there, and then I took some railroading gravel for HO trains and I sprinkled it around in there, and then I put thin CA over the top of that to get it all locked down, and then I was able to dry brush and paint that wall. And it added a lot to this little figure to just give him that little bit of extra tasteful modification to get him just that little bit further. Now, for the tech figure, I like that they gave you this little kiosk thing that he's interacting with, that you can get his hand and like actually put it in there so it looks like he's using the datacom port from Star Wars. Pretty dang cool. Once again, they also had the embossing on it for the white logo that's here, but they didn't have the one for the shoulder, so I ended up not doing it. Now, lastly here I have Hunter, and what you'll notice is you're going to use a lot of grays in this paint job, which isn't a terrible thing, but it does get a little boring painting the same color all the time. So the thing that I like the most out of this set is it's not army painting. I hate army painting with a passion. When you've got to paint 50 of the same guy, it drives me nuts. Now, these have enough variety to them that it doesn't always feel like you're painting the same figure. No matter what box set you get, you're always going to have 5 figures that look completely different, and you're not army painting. And I love that about this game. And even if it is the same figure multiple times like battle droids, they're all posed differently. You get to build them in any orientation you want, so you always have something kind of unique, even when you're a little batch of them. And we'll get into those at another time, but for now, just these figures. What you're going to notice is I also took and did a white ink over the control panel, and then I took my Nuclear Sunset speed paint and put that over it, and that gives a really convincing datacom screen on the little control panel. And then I took and painted the little handle on the control panel red. And as you can see, I went on ahead and I painted Hunter's iconic helmet colors in there and gave his vibroblade knife a nice little streak of yellow just to make that pop out a little bit. So overall, really a good looking figure. So anyway, I have actually never played a game of Shatterpoint yet. I've looked at the rule books. I've built a ton of terrain. It's up here above me. I've made dice towers and all kinds of stuff. Just haven't had a chance to actually play it. But what I've been enjoying the most is actually customizing and building the figures. This is one of the most fun hobbies to me, is miniature painting. It's very stress relieving to sit down after a long day and spend an hour focused on painting and keeping everything as nice and neat as possible to make them as clean as you can. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you're new to miniature painting, I highly recommend this game if you want to just paint something really cool and you like Star Wars. If this is popular, I may make some more content. So I'm currently doing Halo Flashpoint also, so if you're interested in that, we could make some video updates on it. Maybe I'll even do some painting videos one night. But just to hold him up there, there's one of the Halo guys that I've got done as a little sneak preview. And if you enjoyed this, maybe we'll do some more of it. So brand new YouTube channel. I do full-time YouTube on another channel. And this was just kind of a fun thing that I wanted to show every once in a while, a random project that I'm doing at home without all the crazy editing from work and things. It's just, I wanted to be able to share some of my other passions in life. So if you enjoyed it, hit subscribe. Welcome to my channel. You're going to probably see a lot of random stuff on here because my brain is kind of scatterbrained when I'm not doing my normal job. So like I said, you might just see some fun random stuff. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it.